Hello and welcome to Crafternoon. I'm Miss Mary and I'm here at the Pacific Grove Public Library, and today we're going to be making paper stripe cherries, just in time for the summer. Let's get crafting. And I have my workstation here. You'll notice it's actually yellow paper, and that's actually going to be my background for the cherry. And I have strips of paper. There are 1 inch in width and just over 4 inches long. And basically, if you cut the landscape of a paper, in fact, I chose red because I'm making cherries, so that makes sense. And if you were to cut it just like this into those 1 inch strips, you will have twice or half as many as these, and then you're just going to go ahead and cut it one more time. So it's really 1 inch here and then half a sheet like that. I have some green paper for the stem, and what I have is masking tape. I'll actually just use that for a template. I'm going to have 2 cherries. They're going to be kind of together on one stem, and so I'm going to try to line up my cherries so that I have room for 2. And if you don't have tape or don't want to use tape, you can either just guesstimate or estimate, or certainly use something else that is round. And there's a little, you can tell there's like went over a little bit. That's just fine. We'll use the paper to cover that up. Okay, so to get started, what you're going to also need is some glue. So let's take out our glue. Okay, I have my glue stick, and I'm going to put some glue on the end. And actually, I can see I am going to need another work surface, so I'll use part of this green paper. And I am going to glue both ends. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make a circle, and let's see, and also keep it flat. So I've got one end to make the circle, and then the other end to stick to our piece of paper. And I think I'll start with the top with just one, and I'll continue. Okay, and once again, we're just going to glue one side together and press the other one onto the piece of paper. Just like that. And we're just filling in that circle as best we can. And I'm going to squeeze those circles together to make room. All right, so I think my top row of the cherry looks like it might be 3. And then I'm going to start another one. I might put something there. We'll see. And then I'm going to start my next row right underneath my first row, just like that. And yep, trying to get as close as I can. Okay, I'm definitely going to put one here on the end. And that might help with the top row. I'll try to make it a little smaller. Okay, so let's see. Yep, I think I'm actually going to make it a bit smaller again and put it in the first row. Okay, great. I've got that. Oops. Try it one more time. Ideally, I'm trying to cover up the pen mark. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Make sure I have enough glue. Okay, great. So this is looking really good. I'm about halfway down with my cherry. I'm looking now, I might just make it look more round. I might put a little, might end up making really large cherries. And let's see, just like that. So that it kind of makes more of a circle shape instead of a square. Just like that. Whoops. I can see I need a little more glue on the ends here. That's easy to fix. Okay. I need to press it down really well. All right, and then one more at the top. Okay, so then it makes more of a round shape. Okay, that's looking good. Oops, this one's coming off again. No worries, we've got this. Okay, great. And now what I think I'm going to do is now I'm going to start and continue on at the bottom. Okay, like that. And I'm going to try to do 3. See if I can do 3. Well, as you can see, I've been working on my cherry, and I'm looking at it, and the more I'm working on my cherry, the more it looks like a strawberry to me. So I think I might change the design or change the idea. And I'm going to put some leaves here at the top, and I think it would look great if it was cut out, so that's what I'm going to do. So the next thing is I want to make some leaves, and I'm just going to cut those out on my piece of paper. And let's see. And I want to kind of make them a little more round. And then maybe I'll look at it again and think, oh, this looks like an apple. So let's see there. And I'll make sure that you can see. I'm going to glue my strawberry seed at the top. or excuse me, the strawberry leaves at the top. And I'd like to make another leaf. And I'll try to line it up. If you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Just like that. Okay, and so now, I think that looks a bit more like an apple. So I'm going to go ahead and trim. So now I have what started out to be 2 cherries. I now have an apple. And that's the fun of crafting, because you never know what you're going to make. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. And keep on crafting. Thank you so much. Goodbye.